of a Billy Spanoulis when he was 17, 18 years of age. Incredible basketball intelligence. And energy just never ending. Jump ball will be about to get underway. It will be Bakary Doucouré, number 12 of Dubai, against Pavle Bachko of Mega Basketball, who wins the jump ball, but it's controlled by Dubai. And the first shot is up and away quickly from Vutkovic. That jumper is missed by Tomislav, and here comes Mega. Looking to get Bachko early, I'd imagine, in the low post. Zezentic, their most complete offensive player, drives into trouble. And kicks back to Bachko, who misses the three-point shot. Good defensive series there from Dubai. And there you see Manolopoulos straight away putting the defense under pressure, streaking down the floor. Drawing the foul. We talked a lot about this yesterday with our wonderful color commentator Dosh Balbai, who'll be doing the Group B games this afternoon. Saying our guards, what they do is they control the tempo of the game by just choosing when to sprint, when to go slow, and when to score. And the first points are on the board for Dubai. It is Simon Gradin, the Argentinian big man. And there, Bachko, double team straight away, finds the open look out of the low post, and there, Ognjen Zezentic answers the call with the three-point shot. So both teams on the scoreboard. Tomislav Vutkovic drives, and the running one-hander is good. Dubai a much more positive start to this game to what we saw from yesterday. Good defense from Gradin, but the bucket is converted. Georgi Gnyato with a tough layup to give Mega a 1-point lead. Welves kicks back. Doucouré with the free throw line jump shot. You see the energy on the bench of Dubai. These young players were defeated yesterday, but their energy has not been quashed. Doucouré commits the foul on the streaking Ognjen Zezentic. Zezentic 21 points yesterday. Came up sore in the fourth quarter when he had a cramp. And you see he's back at his fighting best right away today. Doucouré picks up his first foul. Fouled out yesterday. Bakary Doucouré. Zezentic goes 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Mega had their problems at the free throw line yesterday, just making 68% of their free throw attempts. Vutkovic. We had high expectations for him yesterday, but struggled against the imposing defense of Barcelona. But right away, he's up to 4 points quickly. Danilovic looks to pick up where he finished yesterday, misses his first shot of the game. Vutkovic again, and he is getting hot. Tomislav Vutkovic. 7 points in a hurry for him, and it's a 5-point lead for Dubai. Bachko in the post, has it stolen. Welves leads the break. Stopped at half court by Danilovic. Vutkovic, though, says, I can go from anywhere. And Coach Vidosavljevic has seen enough. He calls timeout. Dubai start this game on fire. Well, the team feel like they underperformed yesterday. They lost out in a game that they probably feel that they could have won. Another day perhaps they would, but right now they need to worry about Dubai, who've come out in inspired form at the opening of this game here. Zezentic on the drive into a triple team, which needs Danilovic open. And Vuk Danilovic doesn't get the score, but it's an offensive rebound for Bachko. Over the back of Simon Gradin. This is all about position here. Gradin, he's got to try and push Bachko back. Instead, he's reaching for the basketball. The bigger, stronger Bachko to get the bucket, and there, offensive rebound, or the foul that's created gives him another chance, and Ognjen Cezentic puts another triple on the board. He goes to 7 points. And there, strong drive again, Manolopoulos. Takes Krunic into the paint. 2 dribbles, got the defender on his back. It's such a part of the modern game. The point guard, they look to get around their defender. Once they got the defense on their back, they feel for the contact. And that's what Manolopoulos did to perfection there, drawing the foul. And he goes to the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for Dubai. They were 8 of 12 yesterday. Open up, going 2 from 2, and their lead back up to 7. Mega 9, Dubai 16. Trying to keep an eye on the passing of Mega today. Bachko, soft hands, can't convert, and Doucouré rips down the rebound. And here comes Dubai, and the foul is drawn. Krunic, I think, stepped across Gradin. He's picked up 2 fouls in a hurry. He'll be replaced by Luka Ilesh. Same game, round 1. Mega had 5 assists across the entire game. They've got 3 assists already, so they're definitely sharing the ball better than they did in round 1. Dubai, well, the scoreboard will tell you how much better they are today than they were in round 1. 16 points already and a 7-point lead inside 4 minutes. Manolopoulos kicks to Doucouré. The young man didn't have the strength to get over the defender. Nyato, who forced the miss. Bachko in the post, spins the baseline into a double team, and nice baby hook shot. Pavle Bachko getting back to his left hand, and it's again on the scan report it would say he's left-handed. So actually you want to keep him on that baseline. Don't let him get back to the middle on that side. Nice pass and strong finish by Bakary Doucouré. And Huelvez, who we said is a man to watch, has already got 4 assists, Andy Huelvez. That's why we highlighted him before this game. He's a real leader on the floor for this Dubai team. Pavle Bachko got caught in no man's land, and there the slap, he cleared, he gets Doucouré on the shoulder, and Bakary Doucouré has already got 4 points to his name, now looking to add a 5th from the free throw line. Oh, what a difference a day makes for this Dubai team. 8-point lead for them midway through the first period. Mega probably feeling a little bit shell-shocked right now. I thought this was going to be an easy one. And the way Dubai is playing this game, how much does that improve the value of the victory that Barcelona put on them? Cezentic misses the 3, and Doucouré sails for the rebound again. In transition, Huelvez gets the defender on his back. He's freezing for the shot, but he can't convert. Mega, look for something in transition. Cezentic finds Bachko, who stumbles, fumbles, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll go back to Belgrade. Possession on the baseline. See, Bachko's looking for contact, but what happens is Doucouré does a good job of just standing still. Just hold your feet, stay in position. Danilovic now for Mega. Cezentic, outstanding one-on-one player, but he's looking to pass the ball, but he throws it away. Gradin, a little bit special behind his back. Vukovic can't convert, but there's offensive rebound by Doucouré. Fast break opportunity, Mega into the paint. Another behind the back pass, and this one goes dribbling out of bounds. Ilesh looking for his teammate in the corner. Mega 4 turnovers already. They had 21 turnovers yesterday in that defeat to Milan. And this in that game here, the turnovers they're having today are self-inflicted as Andy Valdes gives his team a 10-point lead. What a start by Dubai. They lost by 64 points yesterday. Danilovic looking for the pass. The help defense from Gradin breaks it up. 11 on the shot clock for the Serbian crew. Ilesh. Danilovic on the wing. Down low is Nyato. He turns it over, but somehow ends up in a handoff carriage, and it's great hustle defense by Dubai. Well, it's safe to say that this Mega team doesn't have the physical strength that Barcelona has, but they've got the technical nous, and it's just sheer hustle and hard work and a commitment from Dubai that has to be admired after the way they were beaten yesterday in round 1. In control right now, leading by 10. Huelves looking to get another assist and almost does so, but the jump shot for Azuolas is off. Danilovic, baseline drive, pull up, converts the 2. We admire the fact that Mega are seeking to pass the ball more today, but sometimes you don't lose full sight of what you're best at. Danilovic makes the jump shot, then gets the defensive rebound off the miss by Amat. Danilovic, 21 points off the bench yesterday. Trying to feed in the post, but the jump shot is away and missed by Musakic, but then Petar Stojic, no? Yes, has been called for the shove in the back on the rebound. Petar Stojic had the quietest 11 rebound game I think I've ever seen yesterday. Looking to pick up his first rebound of the game today, but instead he gets a foul for his action. That is his team's 5th. And Doucouré Bakare will go back to the free throw line where he made his first attempt earlier on. 5 points total for the number 12 of Dubai. Doucouré will have one more attempt here as the Mega player stepped in early. Doucouré composes himself, takes a deep breath, and he's a perfect 3 from 3 at the line. Re-establishes the 10-point lead, and Doucouré moves on to 7 points. Percival. Ilesh brings the ball up for Mega. Mega looking to get some kind of rhythm on the offensive end of the court. See, they've definitely got an emphasis on passing the ball today, but the rhythm isn't there yet. Maybe we'll get some rhythm from Vukasin Musakic, who draws the foul going to the basket. Nice drop step from the number 14, and he will get 2 free throws. Doucouré it was Bandaka who stuck his hand in there, but the foul, I think, has been given to Diop Amath. Musakic not able to capitalize on that as he misses his first free throw. This is a pair. 10 points, the 3 points, the free throws are important. Something to get you going. Welvez again goes through the defense, and what a finish by the Spaniard. Danilovic looks to answer. Good recovery down by Azulas. And so Mega have to set in the half court. Ilesh kicks out, extra pass, good ball movement from Mega. They are not rewarded with points though. With the jump shot from Karlic, rims off the back iron. There's that man Welvez again, kicks the corner where Amat is wide open. Offensive rebound by Gradin. And Mega, who dominated the backboards against Milan in round one, are being put to the sword by Dubai. Apenas Azulas gets his first points. Dubai with a 14-point lead. Ilesh throws it away, and here they come, hungry for more. Dubai on the break. Azulas to the basket. He is fouled on the way, and that's going to be Danilovic committing his first foul of the game. And more free throws for Dubai. Well, what an uplift in performance by Dubai Basketball. Safe to say that they were intimidated is not the right word for what happened for them against Barcelona. It was as if they weren't ready for the physical nature of the Blaugrana. And they were down by 20 points before you knew it. But they've slept on it, looked at video, I'm sure, and they've composed themselves, and they have come out at some standard of basketball here. And they lead by 29 points to 13. Mega, meanwhile, just at 6s and 7s, baseline drive. Karlic kicks the corner where Danilovic, no, excuse me, the three-point shot is missed by Stojkovic. Well, the shooting percentage is brutal for Mega now. 2 of 9 three-point shooting. Dubai looking to stretch even further. Offensive rebound from Vukovic, and then Azulas is called, I believe, for an offensive foul. Apenas Azulas driving into the paint, judged by the referee to have used his left arm to shove the defender away. Watch that left shoulder there. Oh, he's caught the defender's caught Musicic in the throat. I guess that kind of breaks all hope for you. Coach Rimac is saying to the referee, I can't help it if his defender puts his neck in the way of my plays at elbow. So Zentic goes route one, kicks out, finds a Stojic. He misses, but then the follow-up by Zentic with the offensive rebound. Takes his team's total of 15 points as Dubai can hold for the final shot of the opening stanza. Manolopoulos in no hurry. Clock hits 8. Drives, kicks through, throws it away. Loose ball goes to Dubai. And there's Vukovic, and Tomislav Vukovic. Everything he touches turns to points. And that bucket there turns Mega with all the work to do. Second quarter gets underway. Alexis Stojkovic didn't play yesterday. Played very limited minutes. Bachko down low. And Anil Alyanak is one of the leading performers, again off the bench for Dubai yesterday. Straight away commits the foul as Pavle Bachko gets him on his back in the low post. Good positioning by the number 15 of Mega. Bachko in the post, working against Umaga. He defends him well, and that was better play from Umaga. He's forcing Bachko to his weaker right hand. Get the defensive rebound. And now Manolopoulos has bought his pass stolen. Karlic down the court, goes end to end. And Nikola Karalic gets his first points of the game. Well, Mega looking to really pick up their intensity from quarter to quarter. Vukovic missed his first 3 of the second period. His first shot is missed in from deep. Ball goes out of bounds. Will retain possession for Mega. It will be Stikovic who takes it out of bounds from the side. And there Karalic gets his shot rejected. Alyanak coming over from the weak side. Karalic going to the cover, and Alyanak, he jumps and he's waiting for the ball to leave before he blocks it. Sloppy pass there from Karalic, trying to find Batchko in a hole that wasn't there to be had. Alyanak fouled in transition. His coach is asking for the 3-point shot. Yeah, the referee's just asking the coach to calm down a little bit. Understand again, this is a feature of the modern game of basketball. When the whistle blows, players gather the ball and immediately looking to get called for the foul in the act of shooting. Coach Remat's a little bit too intense as a warning for the bench. If there's anything untoward, he might get a technical foul next time. Umaga has the ball poked away. Good defense from Batchko, and Suzentic misses the layup, but there, clean up on aisle 3 from Vukovic Musakic. He's back in the action now at the Dubai come out of the timeout. Better pressure defense again from Mega. They really up the intensity on the floor. They get the steal. Can they capitalize the bucket? Musakic steps through. Much better action. You see the energy for Mega has picked up, particularly at the defensive end. That's where it starts. They conceded 31 points in the first 10 minutes. Here at the opening exchange of the second, they haven't conceded a single point, and they get another steal. Musakic posts up. Karalic drives, using his teammate as a screen. And Nikola Karalic doubles his total. Full court pressure by Mega. Welbes feeds Amath. Strong finish by the number 4. Batchko looking to get the block shot instead. Almost gets dunked on. Suzentic drives, kicks the corner. The extra pass means that Alexis Stikovic didn't play at all yesterday. Gets the basket. It's a 10-2 start the second period by Mega. Welbes, simple crossover dribble, and there's a foul by Batchko. And Welbes living up to expectation. That's a simple old-fashioned jab step, left the defender in his wake, and Batchko comes over to help. Well, Stikovic after scoring the layup, well, he's celebrating. Welbes is going to the basket. He draws the foul. That's number 2 on Batchko. Andy Welbes looking to add to his 4-point total at the free throw line. Misses the first. He's got 1 to come. Misses a pair. Batchko gets the rebound. This is a transformed Mega team. Oh, maybe they need to wait for the second quarter every day, because this is impressive run here. Suzentic gets the score. He goes to 11 points. Welbes drives, kicks. Okore gives it back to his point guard, Azuolas. Azuolas drives, he draws the contact, doesn't get the roll, and he'll go to the free throw line, and Ognian Suzentic picks up the foul. Azuolas, just a shot clock running down, and he just feels the contact, and that's the intent of the way players play nowadays. He's definitely on a move to the basket. The whistle blows, he gathers the ball, clearly in the act of shooting. And he's rewarded with 2 free throws. Gives his team 7-point lead once more. Aggressive defense from Valdez. Looking to add to the 2 steals he already has in the game. Mega possession, 15 on the shot clock as Nikola Karalic takes the ball out of bounds. Zezentic drives, misses the layup. There's a foul in the act of shooting as Anil Alyanak. He raised his hand before the referee judges him guilty. Two fouls on Alyanak. And Ogden Zezentic looking to add to his ongoing scoring tear. 11 points personal. These 2 free throws here, if he converts, will make him the leading scorer in the game. Zezentic goes 1 of 2. With a hustle from Mega, offensive rebound. And another offensive rebound, and another offensive rebound. Well, Mega played the first quarter like they were still asleep at the breakfast buffet. But digestion has happened, and they are coming with some fire here in the second period. Pavlibachko with back-to-back offensive rebounds, 1 of 3 offensive boards on that set. Bachko goes to the line to shoot 2. 6 boards already for the number 15 of Mega. There's 1 or 2 at the line. But again, Mega retained possession. Just working away. Coach Vida Savljevic won't be asking why his team have gotten better, but he certainly come fired up. There's an illegal screen there. Petar Bjelica, another player who did not play yesterday, commits the offensive foul. Turnover number 7 for the team in pink. Is it pink or is it cerise? You tell me. The comments on our YouTube channel. Tell me what color the Mega uniform is. Maybe salmon. No, definitely pink. Well, I'll tell you what. Hot pink, hot 3-point shooter, Tomislav Vukovic. His 3rd triple in the game. And he becomes again the leading scorer. Good passing from Mega. This time, they do not get the offensive rebound. They got 8 offensive boards. This is where they rebounded against Milan yesterday. They're converting them into points with Andy Hueldes. Great cross. Oh, wow. What a that's a crazy call on the official, perhaps, because Bakary Doucouré was way above the defender. He's been called for the foul. You watch the rebound. He grabs the rebound. I think it's his teammate that hits it. Well, okay, fair enough. We love the human nature of officiating. That's the best way to describe it. They will not get every call right. And when they get them wrong, I think they're human enough and accepting of it. That one was debatable. And there's a technical foul that's been called. We've got Coach Rimats from the bench of Dubai. We're already on a warning. And even if the referee did get that call wrong, shouldn't have argued vociferously. Picks up the technical foul. Mega do not make the free throw, but they retain possession. trailing by 8 points. 29-37. Mega versus Dubai. Midway to the second period. Reminder, this is the Adidas Next Generation EuroLeague finals. Przezęcic drives, kicks to the corner. That's better ball movement, and they get the bucket. That's the sort of basketball you expect to see from Mega. Assist number 4, and their defense has certainly been hot here. The deficit was 16. It's now down to 5. Vukovic finds Decore. He throws out the double team. Gradin has to pull from 3. Does not get it, but runs down the offensive rebound. They'll have another 14. Broken play there going in favor of Dubai. Vukovic, step back 3. Ouch! Tomislav Vukovic, the hero of the hour, goes to 18 points personal. Strong drive by Karalic, and Welves nods his head in frustration as the referee calls the foul. With free throws the rest of the way in the second period. Both teams are in the bonus. A change of pace. Welves, such an aggressive defender, has already got 2 steals. Now he should have 2 fouls as well. I'm sure the stat sheet will catch up eventually. Karalic at the free throw line makes the first. Karalic makes a pair. 6-point lead for Dubai. Welves leads the defense and merry dance off the dribble. Welves dribbles inside, gets the shot away, doesn't convert, but there. Decore looks at the referee and says, call an offensive rebound on that as he tips home. Another bucket. He goes to 9 points. Przezęcic forces the 3-point shot. Terrific all-round game by Andy Welves. He pulls in the defensive rebound. High screen and roll with Decore. Welves hasn't moved the ball on much. He's going to go one-on-one. Somehow gets the roll. Andy Welves. Coach Vidosavljevic must have thought he had things going his way, but then Welves takes matters into his own hands. The most true is you've got to play 40 minutes if you want to win. Nobody wins a game in 5 minutes flat. Mega to up their intensity and sustain it. Out of the timeout, Bachko finds Przezęcic. Fine one-on-one play, but it's team basketball that got them into it. There, good ball movement. Przezęcic, open look, but can't converse. Not Alienak gets the rebound. Welves goes again, finds Decore, who can't convert. Offensive rebound, and this. Well, which way is the referee calling that one? It's Przezęcic who's on the deck, and we're going to take the long walk down the floor. Decore misses the offensive shot, and then it's a foul by Dubai. Rodrigo Chodramani commits the foul. Ognin Przezęcic go to the free throw line. Must be difficult for a head coach like Milan Vidosavljevic. You've got a player like Ognin Przezęcic, and let's just face it, he is a gifted offensive player. But it's not, at this stage of their career, he's not just going to he can take over the game by himself, but what you want him to do is to get his points out of the offense, or as he's doing there, out of hard work defensively. What he wants him to do, he wants Przezęcic to end up with 21, 22 points, but he wants his team to have 15 assists. Przezęcic picks up the foul there. It's hard to decide which is the more aggressive player, Przezęcic or Welves. Well, you cannot be anything but impressed with this young man. One of those jack of all trades, master of none sort of point guards. Just throws his body around, doesn't care who he guards defensively. Confident ball handling, so deep range shooter. But right now he's having an impressive day. 8.6 assists, and then I was about to say and a block shot, but he sort of followed through against Zdentic. He got the block, two hands, but then Zdentic, watch him. Zdentic, where's the drive? Here comes Welvers on the help, and there he just wants to make sure if he stays vertical, perhaps he doesn't foul. But I think his intention then was to make sure that Zdentic did not get an easy look and send him back to the free throw line, where he's just 3 of 7 in the game so far. Zdentic composed himself, does not get the roll. And he is 4 of 9 at the strike. 5 points they've left on the floor in the game. They trail by 10. Welvers again gets inside. Welvers with the drive and an offensive rebound. And the rebounding of Dubai is down to pure hustle. This is effort. Welvers step back 3. Offensive rebound again. This time Simon Gradin gets his 4th offensive board. 8 rebounds in total for Gradin. Dubai only +2 on the rebounding overall, but they're matching Mega. That's the important thing. Mega is an outstanding offensive rebounding team. If they can cancel out their rebounding prowess, that's why they got a 10-point lead, because Mega does not getting anything extra. Tomislav Vukovic, you know what he's doing? Step back jump shot. Does not go. Good rebound there. Good hustle. Danilovic going into the trenches and getting the ball for his team. Bachko one-on-one in the post, waiting for the double team. Does not come, but he swings it on, and there's Karalic. Misses the 3. Good rebound. Totramani. Welvers, who feels like he played an awful lot of this first half. 15.5 minutes he's been out there. Shows his ball handling skills, drives, gets that left hand, kicks out to the corner. The drive, the layup, the score! And that's Simon Gradin, the Argentinian big man. Bachko into trouble, goes the way. Here comes Welvers, here comes Dubai on transition. Welvers keeps it, kicks it, Vukovic, bucket! How's about this for a turnaround from Dubai? They show they're not just here to watch the dancers, they want to get into the disco. They got a ticket, they want to fly, and they are doing that. Danilovic misses the jump shot, and here they come again. Final minute of the first half. And they are showing that first quarter was no fluke. Welvers, double clutch, doesn't get the bucket, but he gets his own rebound, and doesn't get the that pass is going to count. Bachko got his hand on the net. That's goaltending in old language. Basket interference is the way we call it nowadays. Andy Welvers, 10 points, 7 assists, 2 steals, and a little bit of luck there as Bachko grabs the net. He gives his team the biggest lead of the game so far, and he gets an extra moment's rest as he gets to sit down for the final 30 seconds. Bachko cut into the bucket. They want him in the post. They get him in the post. Triple team on Pavle Bachko, which means somebody's open, and that open man is George Giannato. And Giannato gets the triple to go, and we get a timeout called by Dubai. Now the challenge is on Mega. They've had a big 3-point shot. They get the score. The deficit is 14. They want to go in at halftime trailing by 14 points. Welvers back in the court. That rest was not through the halftime break. He keeps it. He drives. He kicks it. Rodrigo gets the play. Wow, what a rebound. Dukure with another monstrous offensive rim down of the Mr. Totramani. As for one of these teams. One of these two, whoever loses today will be eliminated from being able to reach the final, because you will not reach the final with 2 losses. That thing is for sure. Second half underway. Dubai possession, and the opening exchange will be important here. Can Dubai continue the way they did in the first half? Mega gets some positive action. Gradin in the post. Hits the double T. Gives it out, turns it over. Transition opportunity. Suzentic loses the handle, and then back the other way. Gradin tries to get the slam dunk, and look at his teammates hustling to help him up off the floor. It's Petar Stojic commits the foul. Turnovers both ends of the floor. Well, Gradin, his eyes told him, his eyes wrote a check that his legs could not cash. He told him, you can dunk this, big man. Instead, he misses. Fortunate for him, he gets fouled. He gets the chance to add the free throw line, but he misses the first free throw. Misses a pair. So no points yet in the second half as Suzentic feeds up top there. Vuk Danilovic misses the jump shot. Defensive rebound by Kakura. Nikola Basilovic says, I know, I'll dive on that. He'll get a jump ball. Well, it's one way to get your name on the stat sheet, isn't it? Because of the possession arrow. Kakura goes on the floor. He lays to take a nap, and Basilovic says, give me some of that. Danilovic. He worked the ball around the outside, and there. The long jump shot is missed by Luskic. And here comes Manos Manolopoulos. Point guard responsibilities for him. Feeds Weldes. Manolopoulos down the lane, gets the layup to go, and how's about that for a finish for the young Greek guard? And then he right onto defense. How's about this from Manolopoulos? And then Mega handled the defensive pressure well. Now can they create a good shot? Suzentic creates a space, the little shove doesn't go, but here comes Dubai, defensive rebound. Weldes in the corner, baseline drive, gets the defender on his back. How's about that for a finish? Andy Weldes goes to 12 points. The lead is 19. And now, offensive foul by Basilovic, shoving that pesky defender. Manolopoulos just moving his feet, getting his chest, his number on the shoulder of the offensive player. And Basilovic tries to create space, gives him a shove, and that's a turnover. Number 11 for Mega. Weldes from deep. And Andy Weldes gives your commentator a look and says, I heard you saying I don't shoot the ball well. Weldes says, take a look at that. And now he's up to 15 points to go along with his 7 assists and a couple of steals. He's giving his team a 22-point lead. Mega are in a deep hole. He's going to need, excuse my cliche talking, they'll need a mega effort to get out of this position here. Stranger things have happened in basketball, especially started getting hot from deep like Vuk Danilovic. Off the assist from Suzentic. So for Mega, it's this end of the floor that's going to make the difference. Defensive intensity as Decore goes to double figures with the tip home. His 4th offensive rebound. 11 points, 9 ribbies for the number 12 of Dubai. Suzentic from deep. Ooh, gets nothing but air with that one as it sails out of bounds. Ogni Suzentic. One of the things this young man will have to deal with as his career develops is becoming the focus of the defense of the opposition. Dubai is clearly prepared to put pressure on him, force him to become a passer instead of a scorer. Welves misses the jump shot. Great blocks out underneath by Nikola Basilevic to keep the Kure away. Danilovic now from Mega, working off the bounce, drives around to Kure, misses, but there with the cleanup, Pavle Bachko with his 10th rebound, goes to 5 points personal. Wow, and a foul there in the act of shooting the three. Simon Gradin is fouled by Vuk Danilovic, and he will go to the free throw line to shoot three. Wow, Danilovic, wow, be grateful that that is just a 3-point foul. And the referee explained it to Danilovic off camera. There you see him talk to the ref. The ref saying, look, you stepped under his foot. If you step underneath a shooting player, you can easily get an unsportsmanlike. Contact with the shooter is just not allowed. Gradin makes the free throws. And what happens when you get that pause in the action from especially when you're down by 20 points, if they make the free throws, so the energy, the momentum that Mega were trying to build just gets snuffed out, and they've got to start again. Now, they trail by 22 points. 44-66, Mega behind Dubai. Bachko in the post. Bachko muscles his way in, and there, just a little old school big man basketball there. Pavle Bachko gets the Kore on his back. Vukovic should get the foul. I'm sure they've given him two. Bachko misses the free throw. 8 free throws Dubai missed, and now they show us a little bit of zone defense. Coach Vidas has had enough of his average man-to-man, so he puts him in a zone and see what they can do. Welves gets Vukovic open in the corner, and that's the answer to the zone. Penetrate and kick. Welves with his 9th assist. Vukovic with his 6th made 3-point shot. And the lead is 23. Welves commits the foul. That will send Karalic to the line. I think that 3 fouls on Andy Welves. Nikola Karalic, 6 points to his name, 2 of 2 at the free throw line. We're looking to double that performance right here. Karalic goes 1 from 2. Bakary Doucouré confirms his double-double. 11 points, 11 boards by the number 12 of Dubai. Gradin in the corner. Open 3. Defensive rebound, Zazentic. In transition, Manolopoulos this time commits the foul. Only the 3rd team foul in the period by Dubai. They can afford to be aggressive defensively because they've got a 20-point lead. Sideline possession for Mega. Karalic takes off on the dribble. Karalic is fouled by Vukovic. Well, the one thing that Dubai will need to guard against is complacency. Big lead like this, it's easy to think you're just going to cruise to victory, but all it takes is a couple of baskets, a couple of fouls go against you, momentum goes the other way. Suddenly, we'll have a game on our hands. But for Mega to do that, they're going to start making free throws. They're now 8 of 19. Make that 9 of 20 at the free throw line. 21-point lead for Dubai. Mega persists with a 2-3 zone defense. Alves penetrates. Kicks. Vukovic. Missed, but that offensive rebound. Gradin feeds Alves and shoots a quick one. And here comes Zentic. Dribbles off his leg though and stolen. And Manolopoulos goes coast to coast for the layup. And Mega, creators of their own downfall with another turnover. I'll make that 12 throwaways. One of the challenges when you play a zone defense, it's not as easy to block out, so somebody has to go get the rebound for you. Mega not doing that. Dubai now +9 rebounding, 11 offensive boards they've got. Danilovic drives, kicks, 3-point shot is missed, and there Decore rips down another board. This is a memorable game he is having. Gradin, old-fashioned post move with the hook shot. Decore, offensive board, no foul call. This time there is a foul call on the rebound. As Gnyato pulls it in, and Gradin takes him down. Decore, well, might have a conversation with Pavle Bachko about using your left hand. We got no. If that's the only criticism we've got against him, now what a game he's had. 11 points, 13 rebound, double-double. I think he's probably going to get joined pretty soon by Andy Alves with a double-double of his own. 15 points, 9 assists he has. George Gnyato, his first free throw of the game. And, well, this has been the story of the day for Mega. 9 of 21 free throws. That's the sort of percentage you wish was your three-point performance, but no. 9 of 22 as Gnyato misses a pair. Alves says I rebound as well. A score and pass. Back to man-to-man defense for Mega. Alves drives around Danilovic. The double clutch, the finish. Alves goes to 17. The lead is 25. And then Alves picks up the foul. That could be his fourth, and if it is, he's certain to take a seat. And it's slapping in. It's the hands there. This is one of the issues here. You have to learn this as a young player, because it's the mentality that you get off the back of that. He felt like he was fouled, so he remonstrates with the referee. The referee ignores it. Fair enough. The ref didn't call a foul. He's not going to suddenly say, "Oh yes, it was a foul." So that he's got to put that in his mind. But then it's in his mind, and this is why he goes and picks up a foul on defense, because he's a little bit frustrated he didn't get an and one. That's what comes with experience, and that's why the balance for the coaches, it's a balance between coaching and teaching, and that never goes away, even at the highest level. You talk about Zlatko Obradovic, the greatest coach in the history of European basketball. And he's always, he may yell at his players, but he teaches them afterwards what he's yelling about. Luke Danilovic commits the foul, trying to double team Manos Manolopoulos. He was having none of it. Man-to-man defense from Mega. They trail by 23 points. Manolopoulos drives and it's stolen away by Ilesh. Luka on the wing, pops it in the low post. Good interior passing, and there, Gnyato. Well, he makes the pass and ends up the ball back in his hands. He lays it home. Goes to 7 points personal. A bit more energy and hunger on the floor from Mega, albeit down by 21 points. And Vukovic feels the contact elevates for the shot and gets the foul call. Goes to the left sideline. Oh, yeah, the bodies bang. And that's exactly what happens. This is what the referee talking to the coach about now. Coach Vidosavljevic is saying, you call the foul because he started shooting the ball. But the contact was made. Gunyato bangs him with the body. Vukovic feels that contact and goes into his shooting action. And rightly is at the free throw line. Your commentator, a little bit old school, thinks they need to get on and keep playing instead of trying to draw fouls all the time. But if the referee's calling fouls, of course you go to the free throw line. First trip to the stripe for Vukovic, and he makes a pair. The lead back up to 21. Mega, Belgrade 53, Dubai 74. Pavlyuchenko dribbles through, gets in trouble, but somehow Nyato gets it back and he's fouled. George Nyato having an impact off the bench for Mega. Scrapping around, picking up loose balls, drives through. Foul, if it's a math, will be his second. George Nyato this time starts with a make. Nyato now 1 of 3 at the free throw line. Make that 2 of 4 as he makes a pair. Goes to 9 points. A couple of minutes left in the third period. Tomislav Vukovic takes on point guard duties for Dubai. A math crossover dribble. Gets inside, gets fouled in the act of shooting, and he'll shoot free throws. Ognjen Cesentic may not be happy with the call. Raise his hands. Say, who, me? Oh, he's running across and gets it. He turns his back, but it's still a foul. His third, by my reckoning. And Diop Amath, his first trip to the free throw line. Like many of his teammates before him, he makes the first. Dubai now 17 of 21 at the free throw line. Meanwhile, Mega 13 of 26. Missed the second. Cesentic drives, aggressive to the basket, gets the layup to go. First points of the second half for Ognjen Cesentic. He goes to 16. His team trail by 20. Vukovic misses, but another offensive rebound. From the corner, Rodrigo Chotramani. The threes rain down. That's the 8th main triple of the game for Dubai. Karalic looks to answer, and he responds to Maga. Nikola Karalic goes to 11 points. This is some story for Dubai. They scored 46 points in the entire game against Barcelona in round 1 yesterday. We've got 79 points so far today. We've got another 10 minutes, well, 11 minutes to go. There's Tomislav Vukovic, 26 points. Goes back to the line. We can add another 2. This performance from Dubai makes the performance in their defeat to Barcelona look all the more ominous. Barcelona beaten by 60 points. They're taking care of Mega, comfortably leading by 22 points at the dog days of the third quarter. Free throws to come for Karalic as he's fouled on the dribble. Diop Amath. Referee where the foul was, and I will tell you, take your pick between him and Bandaka. Karalic doesn't care as long as he gets his free throws. Makes his first, he's now 5 of 7 at the stripe. Karalic goes to 13 points. Second leading scorer, second player in the double-figure scoring for Mega. Final minute of the third period. Manolopoulos is off to a match. Shimmy, shakes, crossover, rejected by Karalic. And their transition opportunity for Ilish, who gets the layup, and he's fouled on the way through. Manolopoulos trying to hustle back for his team, but Luka Ilish feels the challenge, and there's the foul. Ilish will go to the free throw line. Manolopoulos picks up his second foul. Well, it shows how you get rewarded for defensive effort. Nikola Karalic with the block shot at one end leads to an easy layup at the other. And this is an important run of action here at the end of the period for Dubai, because they've been down by as many as 25, and their turnover is Diop. Amath steps on the sideline when he receives the ball. A rare turnover from Dubai. And now Mega, if they score here, they will have cut the deficit down to less than what it was at the half. Danilovic steps back for a long two. Mega with a bit of momentum here, a bit of energy on the bench. They trail by 15. Manolopoulos makes it 17. Manolopoulos to the rack. And then a foul is committed in transition. And it's an unsportsmanlike foul being called on Diop Amath. There's no other defender protecting the basket. And the lead pass, Amath foul. I think it's Karalic who's out on the break. Fouls him from behind. That's his fourth foul, but it's going to be 2 shots and possession. Albeit with 1.7 seconds left. You see there's that foul from behind. Coach Remat's frustrated, but he knows better than to say anything. He's already got 1 technical foul. Does not want a second. Well, there's a technical foul. It has been picked up by somebody because Danilovic makes the technical free throw. Now, Amath has picked up unsportsmanlike, so it'll be 2 more free throws and possession for Mega. And you've seen stranger things happen. Going to make 2 free throws and a 3-point basket to close out the period. Karalic makes this one. They'll get the ball back. Expect Danilovic to be the threat from deep. This free throw here cuts the deficit to 14 points. Another 3, it cut it down to 11 or 12. Nobody would have expected that when they're down by 22. Here we go, Batchko, clock running out, gets the basket to go. And suddenly, look at the energy off the bench of Mega. Dead and buried. Now they've got to add some defense. They cannot concede another 30 points if they want to win this one. Dubai have to maintain, maybe improve even in the third period. That's why Welbez is back on the court, albeit with 4 fouls. Vukovic goes to work off the dribble. He draws the foul. Ilish leaning on him with the body. Vukovic. Alyanak, there's Webers in the corner. Defensive rebound, Mega streaking down the court. There's the foul in transition. Vukovic picks up his 3rd. Ironic smile there. Yeah, you got the basketball, but you got the body as well. Mega renewed energy. Now, if they come back and win this one, they need to put a mask on because they have committed a burglary. They will have stolen this game away. Dubai were cruising up by 20 at the back end of the third. Their lead is down to 12. Here comes Mega. What do? They go to Danilovic. Danilovic misses the jump shot. Offensive rebound though, and there, Vignato rips it down over Alyanak. Anil Alyanak commits his third foul. More important for Mega, George Vignato will go to the line to shoot 2. Free throws, now those missed free throws really start to sting if you're Mega. 19 of 34. They've no problem with the attempts they've taken. Alyanak misses the 3. Offensive rebound. Welbez doesn't go. Batchko rips in. Rebound number 11. Mega bit between their teeth. Karalic, he's done his part. 15 points from him today. As is Batchko. Vignato. Late call by the referee, but it's a call nonetheless. Georgia Vignato draws the 4th foul by Anil Alyanak. Alyanak just half a step late there. Still trying to get his feet in position. The foul was committed. Well, now, if you look at the scoreboard, Mega trail by 12 points. They have missed 15 points at the free throw line so far. And they need to start making them because you're not going to win if you don't start putting them in the net. It's not enough just to get the fouls. You've got to convert the points. And finally, Vignato, it's his third make. Welders kicks and throws it away. Manolopoulos in the corner, but Manolopoulos wants to get to the basket. The turnover at just the wrong time by Welders. Just his second of the game. Batchko in the paint, and he is fouled by Doucouré. Make that 3 fouls on Bakary Doucouré. A terrific game today. 11 points, 13 rebounds. Leading rebounder in the game, and we get a timeout call by Dubai. Looking in the low post right now, guarded by Bakary Doucouré. Got a double-double already. 11 points, 13 boards. Danilovic off the dribble. Danilovic one-on-one with Manolopoulos. Gets a leaning, difficult shot away and converts. Vuk Danilovic goes to 12 points, and it's a single-digit deficit for Mega. Dubai looking for answers, and they turn it over again. Ilesh with the steal. Ilesh kicks to the wing. There's Danilovic again, and he comes up with an air ball. Welders thinks about the full court pass because he's coaching the timeout. Say we don't need this. We need methodical offense, execution now. Mega show the zone defense. Welbez shoots over it and gets the 3. What a bucket there by Welbez, easing the nerves of Dubai. Mega wants to get back into this. They've got to get stops. Karalic misses the runner. Alyanak gets the rebound. And now suddenly, Dubai not in a massive rush to get the ball up the court. Mega, man-to-man defense. Ilesh, overly aggressive, commits the foul. Just his team's second. So Mega, well, by necessity, going to have to be more aggressive. There you see the hand on the chest by Luka Ilesh. We'll make that 2 fouls on him. Nikola Karalic takes a seat. Vignato and Srezentic. Well, you have to figure if Dubai Mega's going to get back into it. It's going to be Srezentic who's going to have a big say in proceedings. This man here, Tomislav Vukovic. Korek, one-on-one in the post. Kicks it. There's Vukovic. He goes down, shoots an air ball. Random mistake from him. Cizentic kicks Danilovic. Baseline drive. Does not convert. In Dubai, well, I say clinging. Momentum is so much in favor of Mega. It is clinging to a 12-point lead. Make that 14 as Welbez gets a well-deserved double-double. 20 points, 10 dimes by Welbez. And he's another candidate to be player of the game if Dubai were to win this one. It's by no means been decided yet. It's a long way to go. Cizentic creates the space. Cizentic misses a shot. That normally, I would put that in the bank when Cizentic creates that opening. The story of the day, though, for Mega, missed opportunities, especially at the free throw line, where they are 20 of 36. Welbez lived up to expectation. He has controlled this game from the point guard position. Now to 22 points for Welbez. Been playing with 4 fouls for a long time now. Cizentic, hounded by the defense of Dubai, drives, gets the flow and a go, and it's blocked by Decore. Zachary Decore says, "No way, Jose," although his name is Onion, and says, swipes it out of bounds. The defense, the SWAT, and he roars in approval for his own defensive performance, as well he should. Decore has been simply masterful today. Beautiful pass, Bachko. Well, for some of you, you remember the first time you see Pavle Bachko, remember his name. We're going to see a lot of that number 15 of Mega. His vision, his passing ability is outstanding. Steal by Ilesh, gets away with the travel, keeps the ball, drives, kicks, extra pass in the corner. The three-pointer is off. Defensive hustle though. Radin. Now Dubai, midway through the fourth quarter with a 14-point lead. Still plenty of time. You can't go into closeout mode just yet. And Vukovic says, hey, I got 5 minutes. I can get another 10, 14 points in that time. He draws the foul. Not into the bonus yet. Rusikic just got his feet the wrong way around. Dubai once more. Welbez guarded well by Ilesh, but then he gets open. This is the jump shot, the hustle. The ball goes to Mega. And here comes the Cizentic. They need something here. Cross court. There, Stikovic. Misses the jump shot. And Welbez takes a slow jog, canter almost down the court. Shoots the jump shot, felt the contact. The referee did not call the foul. So it's opportunity. Cizentic, they need it, do not get it. Bachko, rebound, no, loses it. Well, the game's getting a little bit scrappy, which actually plays into the hands of Dubai because they've got a 14-point lead. Welbez has been the architect of so much for this team today. Cannot get the layup to go. Bachko gets another rebound. Dubai not out of this yet, even though they trail by double digits, but they've got to find a way to get scores. Vukovic with the defensive rebound this time. And the smaller lineup of Dubai, plus 10 rebounding against the bigger, stronger Mega team. Time is running out for the Serbian outfit. Manolopoulos is fouled. And that was Stikovic who commits the foul. He'll take a seat, replaced by Vuk Danilovic. Danilovic has arguably been the most reliable scorer for Mega. Certainly in the second half, he's got 12 points total, but only 1 of 7 from 3. Vukovic. Oh, that's a strong move by Vukovic. Gets to his left hand. Remember, this kid is right-handed. Confident with that drive. Crosses over, draws the foul on Danilovic, who's got 4 fouls now. The game's leading scorer is looking to add to his total. Not long turned 18 years of age. Tom Vukovic. Well, finally we find out he is human. He misses a free throw. Croatian guard, 1'93" for those of you trying to figure out how tall he is. "29 points personal. The lead is 15. Suzentic checking the clock, finds Batchko. Triple team and throws it out there, and there's hustle. And Dubai celebrate their defensive effort, even though the ball goes back to Belgrade, because Batchko is locked down in the paint. He throws it out, and then Dubai breaks up the pass. 10 on the shot clock for the Serbian crew. Ileš, hands off there in the corner, and there's a big bucket. Suzentic is not going down without a fight. He's fouled in the act of shooting a 3. Manolopoulos commits the foul, and it's a chance for a 4-point play. Well, just when you think they're dead and buried, Suzentic comes up with the triple. Manolopoulos commits the foul, and it's the worst foul of all. A 3-point shooter in the act of. Suzentic brings his total to 20 points. He may be a death rattle, but the heartbeat of Maga is still there. The referee calls a foul, I think, on Welbez. No, that's Welbez, that's his 5th. You can see Suzentic almost gets the that's a soft call, but still. Referee calls the foul. Welbez, that's a huge one. He is done. 5 fouls for Andy Welbez. So Mega, they've got a pulse. They need points. Batchko. Not the shot you would think was his optimum. Although he does shoot from me. That one does not go. And now Manos Manolopoulos takes point guard responsibilities for Dubai, leading by 11 points. He drives, he drops inside. Doucouré, pivot, ripped away Suzentic. Mega on the break. They kick, they shoot, they do not score. You thought for all the world Danilovic would make that one. Instead, the rebound is pulled in by Dubai. And now they are looking in game management mode. 2 minutes plus change left in the 4th quarter. Vukovic calling the shots, takes the shot, makes the shot, and look at that celebration from Dubai. Tomislav Vukovic goes to 32 points personal. Surely that's the dagger that ends this one. Danilovic looks to answer, leans back, does not convert, and there Gradin pulls it in. And Dubai Basketball now are in control. We go into crunch time, but with a 14-point lead, there's not much in the way of a crunch that your commentator can hear, because Vukovic is on fire. Tomislav Vukovic, 8 of 13 from 3-point land. The lead now, back up to 17. Danilovic is called for the offensive foul as Vukovic, well, he smiles and says, I'm more than just a scorer. Danilovic has fouled out. And to be fair, that's the consistency from the referees, which is what you want. They called that the same way against Dubai in the first half there. Danilovic creates the contact, that left arm goes out. That's where the foul is called. And now, desperation for Mega. They need something special to happen. Vukovic on the drive, double teamed. Oh, I'm sure Tomislav Vukovic won't know it, but he has tied the record for most made three-point shots in a next-gen game. And he draws the foul, and they go to the free throw line. I hope nobody tells him, because what's been so impressive about the way he has played is Vukovic has just let the game come to him. He was the lead scorer in the first half at 21 points, and then he's just been quiet, just not really forcing the action when his team were leading by 20-something. And then when Mega started to make the comeback, he's just turned the heat back up. And now, well, it's not necessary to say it, because I'm sure you've already figured out this is a career high for Vukovic in the Adidas NEXTGEN EuroLeague competition. Certainly in the finals, where he scored 5 points yesterday against Barcelona. He's up to 36 today. Gradin with an offensive rebound. He's fouled by Petr Bjelica. Gradin will go to the free throw line. Yeah, the records, you know, most three-point shots in the game, biggest points differential. It's for the geeks, the fans of the game like you and me. We're watching. It would be something special for us if Vukovic was to make another three-point shot. You think about some of the great players that have graced the court of the Adidas Next Generation EuroLeague finals. Luka Doncic, Victor Wembanyama, just to name a pair, Bogdan Bogdanovic. You know, these guys are legends of the game. They couldn't make 8 threes. If Vukovic gets to 9, that would be something incredible. But I hope they don't force the action, because it's been a terrific performance from them. Stikovic drops off inside and gets the layup. Ilesh wrinkled defensively there from Dubai. The looks of a zone defense. Last minute of the game. They lead by 17, 82 points to 99. Legal screen is called. Bakary Doucouré commits the turnover. Feet aren't set. Watch him, he's still moving. That left leg is left out. That's such a point of emphasis for referees nowadays. You've got to be rock solid, otherwise the foul will be called. Turnover number 15 for Dubai. Coach Rimac is thinking about that though. Good offensive rebound and stick back by Bjelica. That's his first points of the game, his first rebound of the game as well. This time Bakary Doucouré sets the screen. Vukovic for the record does not go. Offensive rebound, Gradin, no. This time Vukovic, he does deliver it. Well, you look at the reaction on the bench, I think they may have known that that was a special moment in the history of the Adidas Next Gen. Vukovic with his 9th three-point bucket, 39 points total. A monumental victory.